Hi guys, Jesby in the UK, just shooting a quick little update for you with regards to Proof of Weak Hands 3D. It's the 10th of April, time now is about 20 past 10 in the evening. And firstly, apologies, I didn't do an update video yesterday on the 9th. I've been trying to get rid of a cold the last couple of days, to be honest guys. I was absolutely shattered yesterday. Still sort of out and about working, but yeah, got back in and yeah, just was drained, wasn't up to doing it guys, so hopefully you'll forgive the 1 day lapse. But yeah, just wanted to do another quick video update. What you will find if you click the link below, go through to the site, the main site has been updated now. It's got some new sort of imagery on it, some new sort of screens, the functionality on the buys, and mostly what I'm seeing this evening as well, which is very encouraging, is all buys. There's another order there coming in, and none of the black boxes popping up, which usually means somebody's actually selling. So yeah, I like the look of the new sort of main page now. It's a lot cleaner looking. Obviously guys, when you're on it, if you click on the 3 bars there, you get all the other options, so it makes it easier if you want to find those links for the chart. There's even a store, they do Proof of Weak Hands t-shirts and God knows what else. I haven't actually been on that, but I've seen people wearing them. The statistics chart, the backup exchange is on there. So if ever the main decentralized exchange goes down, you've got the backup one there as well. So that's there guys. And if we go to, speaking of the charts, if I've got them here, which I have, there we go. Let's just do a refresh. Actually, before we do that, let me just take you to the exchange, purely that I just want to get an updated contract price. So let that load. There we go. So yeah, it is going up. 11,588.24 ETH in the contracts. Now, the reason I wanted to have a look at that first is just so you can see where we are. They always bring the 1 hour one up first, but even on the 1 hour guys, you can see there's a steady bounce up. So we're getting a lot of buys coming in. Even on the 1 day, you can see on the on the 5th we were at its peak, and it doesn't want to show now, does it? It won't stay steady. Just over the that's when the initial sell-off happened, so we were just shy of the 20,000 ETH, so it was around about 19.7. You can see on the 5th it dropped right down, had a little bit of a recovery thing going on, and then we had another little wobble where people decided to sell. Even yesterday there was a lot more selling activity going on, but you can see today, even though it's only very slight, there is all green there going on, so there's more buys happening today. Let's go to 6 hour. Again, you can see where we go over the last few days, down, and then we've got that pickup going on. 15 minutes. There we go. That's a 15 sort of minute snapshot of where the general trend is. So thankfully, it does look as though finally we're getting a little bit of a turn. Obviously, when you go to the bigger charts, it doesn't look that big of a turn, but obviously when you analyse it out over the 15s to 5, etc., the turn is quite marked. So we just got to wait probably another day or two just to see that start to go back up the other way. I mean, basically what's happening out there, guys, and I'm sure you don't need me to tell you, most of the clone sites that came along and were hoping that everyone selling out of this was going to jump into them if they offered bigger percentages. The nice thing was the bulk of the people involved with Proof of Weak Hands 3D is everybody sort of held firm, really. Yes, I think some of the early people who got in and bought it very, very cheaply, the coin, understandably, human nature being what it would be, it got to a set level, they thought, time to take some profit. And I don't blame anyone for doing that. I mean, that's also part of the game in a sense. But there was a lot of us that have got in at a level we're comfortable with, and we just kind of thought, well, no, we'll actually take the dividends when that's coming down, because 10% is deducted on when you buy the token, but also when you sell, there's a 10% deduction, like a tax. That all goes into the pot and is spread out to everyone holding the actual coin. So, you know, those of us who held were gaining on the decrease in the market, and subsequently when it goes back up, we get the gain as well. So yeah, that's the good news in a way, guys. You know, we are seeing a little bit of an upward trend again after it being pretty static in like a sideways market, which is pretty much representative of what's going on in the cryptocurrency markets at the moment anyway. I mean, Ethereum is still sort of in that flux of a 6 to 7 and not really going anywhere else at the minute. Ethereum's had a bit of a rise, which is nice to see, because that also benefits us really, because we've got like a three-way an appreciation on whatever you're holding in P3D, because when that comes back out into Ethereum, obviously you've got your rewards coming in from the dividends, and yeah, obviously when you take your Ethereum, either your token balance or your Ethereum rewards, and put them into your wallet, obviously if Ethereum keeps rising, you're gaining on the appreciation on that coin in your MetaMask wallet or Exodus wallet, etc. But again, obviously I missed yesterday's, and I think it probably would have been around about $3 odd. As you know, my strategy at the moment, and it's purely what I'm doing, it's not financial advice that anyone else necessarily needs to follow, but all the videos you'll see about proof of weak hands P3D out there, some people are looking to just keep stacking and reinvesting their dividends, which, again, I don't necessarily see anything wrong with that. But at the moment, what I'd like to do is the $400 odd that I had there, around about $100 of that was actually what I'd call out-of-pocket money, and the 300 was profit that I brought over from another ICO that I did well on, so I was thankful for that. And it just takes the stress away then, so a good 300 of that, I don't really... Do you know what I mean? If it went tomorrow, it's not going to be the end of the world. It's not stress money. And I always say that to everybody. Anything in crypto, if you're going to get involved with it, you've got to make sure anything you put in, start small. Do not come wading into these things with huge amounts of money that if it all goes wrong, you know, it's a serious problem for you and it's going to just stress you out. It's not worth it. You know, and it should be free money, play money, basically, guys. You know, if you don't go to the cinema or go out for a meal for a couple of times during the month, you know, or whatever, but do not use, you know, rent money, mortgage money, your food, shopping money, you know, stuff like that that you need for everyday essentials. You protect that. You don't put it into things like this at all, you know. This is more of a game, a bit of a punt, so, you know, it's got to be stuff you're not going to be stressing about. But without waffling on too much, basically the plan was anything that's stacking up there over $5, I will take out and put it into my MetaMask wallets. Once we hit like $100 in this, then anything that's generated from the holding side, I will start putting back in. So I just want to get the initial, what was the proper out-of-pocket money there. If we see a marked improvement on the actual price and the Ethereum in the contract, I'm hoping obviously the coin value will rise. And then what that could mean, potentially, if we saw the coin increase like 100% or 200% in value, then I wouldn't mind selling off just a few tokens to actually get back pretty much what I've got sat in the pot. Because then I do not have to worry at all about just constantly restacking, rebuilding this, because it's all, you know, play money, because I've taken my original sort of seed money out, as it were. So that's the plan. Anyway, without further ado, I'm going to do another withdrawal. If you've watched the other videos, guys, on my channel to do with P3D, you'll know that when we do a withdrawal, we don't get charged any 10% to do that, but there is a small fee, usually a few cents, that you pay in gas, which is almost like a mining fee. So let's hit that. Let's do that now. And you can see, guys, I've got $49.51 currently in Ethereum there. It works out at 120,473. So let's do the request. as you know, I always tell you, you'll get the same screen that will come up. So they do give you the reminder, would you like to reinvest? So you can choose to do that if you want to. In this instance, I'm not going to do it. So with regards to the gas, usually, guys, I'd say go between 3 and a 6. 6 is better because it just pushes the transaction through a lot quicker. If you leave it on 1, the chances are it will sit up in your MetaMask wallet telling you, you know, there's your fee, the fee payment you're making is going to be too low. So push it up to 6. There we go, and that's worth 17 cents. So I don't mind paying 17 cents to get that money. Let's press submit, and there we go. There we go. Withdrawal request has been transmitted to the blockchain, awaiting confirmation. As simple as that to take your dividends out. Let's go back to the holdings chart. Yeah, it's having a little think about that at the moment. So that was $6.04 taken out, or, you know, obviously I've got the 17 cents coming off. So what will that make it? That'll take it down to 5.87 if I'm not mistaken. And I think I am. Hang on. What did I say? It was 17. No, it should be 5.87, I think, yeah. So that'll be over there. Let's do a refresh, see if that's actually zeroed out yet. Hopefully, yeah, there we go. So it's zeroed out there, and if I go back to the wallet, yeah, you can see I've now got 13,489, so $55.44 in the MetaMask wallet. So yeah, steady little Eddie taking, you know, 5 6s here. The best day I had when we had that massive sell-off, picked up $18 that day into the wallet. So you know, I don't mind the odd few days we get like that if people want to sell off again, or you know, start putting more in. I think we are due for a sort of a bull run on it, and it should go up, I would think, hopefully over the next few days. I think people had just waited to see what was going on in the market, what was going to happen with these clones. We've had an exit scam already with one of them, Power of Bubble. But, you know, pretty much most of us who've looked at all these things have just told people stay away from them, don't get involved. Stick with, you know, this is the original, and, you know, it's had so many people looking at the contract, vetting it from every angle. You know, why would you need to go to one of these other ones where they're using outdated scripts for their smart contracts and building all these little glitches in them that means they can, you know, do these exit scams, etc. So, sticking with this one, guys. Links below if you want to sort of click through, but obviously there's plenty of people out there involved, so you don't have to go via my link. There's other videos you can look at on YouTube. You might want to join under someone else. All I would say is do not Google for a link. There's quite a few phishing sites out there, and basically what they'll do, lure you over there. If you make any sort of deposit, you'll end up losing it. So join through someone who's already connected with the program and has shared their masternode link below. There's also an interesting video I'll share the link to of a guy who's actually looked at the contract. It is over an hour long, guys, but it's definitely worth a view if you get the chance. And I think that's it from me at the moment. But yeah, nice to be able to bring some good news, really, that we've got the new, I say new site, but they've improved it after the recent sort of attack they had on the site. All the functionalities working again, and also on the charts, it's nice to see this uptrend that's starting to happen. So obviously we need to give it just a few more days, and that green candle there, hopefully we can get a few more stacking up and taking it back up to where it should be, just short of that 20 or even over. So that's it from me for the moment, guys. Do read the disclaimer below if you are looking to get involved with Proof of Weak Hands 3D. And until the next one, have a good evening. Speak to you soon. Take care.